money don't equal happiness, but at the same time, being financially stable knocks off some stress in your life. So it damn near kind of add on to happiness, but it don't equal it, obviously. I mean, don't have shit and be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't all sad when I ain't had no money. You know, like, I made the best of my situation.
Right.
But being financially stable is one less thing to worry about.
In this clip, we see Juice Wrld discuss the importance of being financially stable in order to have a better quality of life. But he is equally giving new artists a window into how to start a rap career with no money by not letting having no money stop an up-and-coming musician from developing their craft. In a minute, we'll see rappers like Eminem and Tupac demonstrate similar visions of what it looks like to start a rap career with no money while on their journey to become some of the best-selling hip-hop artists of all time. But Juice Wrld's clip here is step number 1 on the road to mastering the art of rapping even with no money. Become an obsessional artist. Now think about the type of artist Juice Wrld was known for being. Not only was he known for massive hits such as Lucid Dreams, Hear Me Calling, and many others, but Juice Wrld was such a prolific creator that he was known as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, major label freestyle rapper the world had ever seen. Along the way through his journey of becoming a dynamic and inspirational writer of actual songs, Juice Wrld taught himself to be so good off the top, he went viral several times over just for being able to freestyle about things around him. You've seen the Tim Westwood freestyles where he's going for hours on end. Look, getting to be a world-class freestyler on top of being a prolific songwriter is double the work, but because Juice Wrld was an obsessional artist, he was able to do it. In fact, Juice Wrld got so good at freestyling that he was able to, and well known for as well, also freestyling entire songs on the spot. You can see this demonstrated on shows such as his Fire in the Booth performance, but probably the most well-known anecdote is when he told The Breakfast Club that he wrote his biggest song, Lucid Dreams, in about 15 minutes.
What was the idea and the feeling of Lucid Dreams?
It's funny because I wrote that song in like 15 minutes. And then on the original mixtape that it was on, I didn't think that was gonna be it was just another song. Like, obviously I liked it enough to put it on the project, but I didn't think that was gonna be the smash. Like I said, Lucid Dreams, I wasn't rushing to write that song. I wrote it in 15 minutes. Some of the best songs I've I've made in like 15, 20 minutes. And it's just off the strength of my work ethic.
These are the words of an obsessional artist, someone who is so focused on improving their skills and not just rapping, but being a rapper. Think about being versus doing as a philosophical concept, that he was able to master the art of freestyling to a point that he would make Billboard topping singles just by going off the top. If you yourself are an artist interested in mastering the art of freestyle rapping to the point of being able to freestyle entire songs, click the first link in the video description box below to check out our video course, How to Master the Art of Freestyle Rap in 2 weeks or less. But let's check out Eminem talk about his relationship with how to start a rap career with no money by discussing step number 2, music over money.
Do you like spending money? Clearly not.
Not particularly.
I heard a story that you wanted to buy a watch, and at this point, you had sold millions of albums, that you wanted to buy a watch.
I know the story.
Is that true? You called up your manager to see if you could afford to buy the watch?
Yeah. I think it was a Rolex. Was it a Rolex? It was a Rolex. And I asked him, could I afford it? Because they make fun of me for it, but I'm for real. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, this is the whole money thing, all that stuff it was brand new to me.
You're giving hip hop a bad name here.
You know, right? Yeah.
You need to step it up. Be diamond studs.
I will. Hey, listen, I said I bought a Rolex, right? That's not a cheap watch.
It's not.
I still have that Rolex.
Yeah, but it's not like, that's...
I don't wear it because I don't want to get a scratch on it.
Is that right? Is that true?
Yeah.
So what are you wearing right now?
This is a G-Shock.
It's
probably about $100.
Make no mistake about it, Eminem grew up in poverty in the difficult slums of Detroit. Although there are many songs and even a film that you probably know called 8 Mile, which discusses his upbringing, perhaps his most synthesized vision of his relationship with money is in his early track, If I Had, which discusses his visions of what he would do if he had $1 million. Interestingly, this was a track that was written while he was still in poverty, since although it was featured on his debut studio album, album, the Slim Shady LP from 1999, it was notably featured on his 1997 Slim Shady EP, which he created before the fame and thus was written while he was still broke and unsigned. The thing to understand here is that Eminem, even after the fame and fortune, still has that underdog mentality that money isn't nearly as important as the music. Make no mistake, when you think of Eminem, you can think of his obsessional discussions and interviews about how he wants to be the best rapper, how he loves words, how he wants to be known as being good, dope, talented, but not about how he wants to be the richest rapper, have all the bags. Much like Juice WRLD's obsessional nature in step number 1, Eminem should be a guiding principle for new artists that if they want to start a rap career with no money, don't beat yourself up for not having the best relationship with money, especially when you're coming up. Beat yourself up for not making the best music. Shady is a living, breathing example that the music can often outweigh the money when it comes to knowing what to focus on. Now, you're probably wondering what's the best way to develop that obsessional artist attitude demonstrated by rappers like Juice WRLD and Eminem. You have to look no further than the sickeningly inspirational work ethic of Tupac Amaru Shakur and make momentum your muse. Step number 3.
On that last night working in the studio, Pac was relaxed and having fun, but engineer Scott couldn't believe how productive he was.
So then the food and everything comes in, everyone's eating, everyone's having a good time, drinking. Next song's done. All right, I already got lyrics for it, let's go. Boom, runs in, does another lyrics on this other song.
One thing I thought was interesting, sometimes he'd write his lyrics down, when we leave, I'd look at the lyrics. There was never a misspelled word, and there was never something crossed out, like, you know, keep rewriting. It was just all the words spelled correctly.
The Outlaws start running in. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone starts going and doing their thing. All right, that's 2 songs. Let's do another one. Get another one, Damon, come on.
The importance of being in creative momentum is not discussed enough when people think about how to start a rap career with no money. Most articles and YouTube videos will tell artists 80 million ways to get on a Spotify playlist, how to market your music, etc. But pretty much everything except how to master the creative process to make the best music. Here we see the actual people who have worked with a rapper of the stature of Tupac saying that momentum was his muse, not necessarily money. Now, of course, money and being financially stable is absolutely crucial. We just heard Juice WRLD say that, but really it's all about the momentum to get the money where music just starts flowing out of a musician's mind, where the magic really starts to occur. Now, here's a pro tip for all you artists. Time your songwriting sessions. One of the best things you can do to develop your craft is actually time your writing sessions so that you can determine how long it takes you to create a song from start to finish. Once you have that locked in, it will become infinitely easier to speed up that process and get more done in a short amount of time because you actually see the patterns. One of the most common patterns that holds up and coming artists back is what we call the verse 2 blues. That's where an artist hears a beat that they love and crushes that first verse, you know, writing is flowing nice and maybe even the chorus, but then immediately gets low-level anxiety and or writer's block when verse 2 needs to be written because they're fearful that their second verse won't be as good as their first. This can additionally happen during the writing of the chorus for artists who don't struggle with writing bars but have trouble creating a dope hook. In any case, by timing writing sessions out, artists can quickly identify when the verse 2 blues come or the chorus blues, and then take the steps to focus on speeding that part of the writing session process up to make it easier on them. After a bit of practice in areas such as this, someone can vastly improve their chances of mastering knowledge around how to start a rap career with no money and start getting one step closer to the dream of becoming a rapper like a Juice WRLD, Eminem, or Tupac. Now, if you've enjoyed this video and want to hear more, check out artists such as 50 Cent and Dr. Dre discuss the art of rap songwriting and creating a rap album by clicking on the playlist you should be seeing on your screen. And don't forget to check out that freestyle course if you want to improve your skills off the top. I've been your host, Drew Marcy, here for How to Rap. The big homie Drew. I'm out.